Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, you're so fancy.
But it still makes sense in the realm of
No,
life,
100%.
right?
You're twisting every ingredient, not just one.
Right. Mine is more like, and yours is a little like,
Mine is actually kind of pretty.
oh, Kristen Kish from Top Chef. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, Lindsay. How are you?
Great, great. Are you here to make sandwiches?
I'm here to eat sandwiches.
Okay, great. Well, guess what? I'm also putting you to work. You're gonna make me a sandwich, and I'm gonna make you a sandwich. You don't have a choice.
I don't.
The point of this show is to enjoy sandwiches and talk about sandwiches. And one of the things that we wanted to do is have you bring your idea of the sandwich, which you brought, and then I'm gonna make a little twist on it.
When I was asked, I said, what sandwich would I want to eat right now? So at the time, I was craving an Italian. And it is easy to mess up, no pressure, because it's so simple.
Yes.
And it's all about the layering.
Yes.
And the proportions of the meats to the things. Also the order, because like how you bite into it impacts how you taste it. You want your jaw to not have to unhinge, but you want the sandwich big enough where you almost have to.
This sandwich is simple. So I am doing a twist, but I also tried to keep it in line a little bit so that it might bring a new texture, flavor, something, but isn't gonna blow us totally out of the Italian.
I mean, you're playing in murky waters here.
I know,
It's a dangerous place to be. I do have a confession though.
Okay.
Because I've never actually made an Italian sandwich.
Yes.
I always buy them.
Okay, great.
I go to my favorite deli and I buy them.
Okay, well then that means the playing field is real even here.
It's very even.
Okay, good.
Very even.
When you pictured the Italian sub sandwich, what's your ingredients?
You know, I think for me, the biggest difference in maybe a traditional Italian sandwich and mine is that I am an oil, vinegar, and mayonnaise person.
Yep.
Like I need all of the condiments.
I love condiments. So the addition, and I don't think it's gonna make it wet, but I like a little moisture, you know?
Well, yes.
Yes.
And also I like when you have a sandwich and it's not just a thin layer of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I want it to like squeeze out the side.
Okay, I feel like it's important because you get the creaminess. We're using Hellmann's mayo.
Yep, great. I love Hellmann's,
I love Hellmann's. And so we're gonna use that for like the creaminess, and then I wanna have the vinegar for the acid to break it. That's like a Top Chef thing, right? Like, isn't it?
The acid. We like to talk about acid a
fat,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah. With any good sandwich, of course you would know, it starts with the bread.
Gotta.
You have to have the right bread for the right sandwich, for the right mouthfeel.
You had said that you wanted, if possible, a seeded roll.
Yeah, you got some bougie bread, didn't you? Oh, that's perfect.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Right? Yes. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Do you remember the first sandwich that you ever made?
When we would have spaghetti night, it'd be just like boxed spaghetti and like jarred sauce with meat and onions in it.
Yeah.
I would take buttered white bread and then you put spaghetti inside and you kind of,
boop. Yes.
Spaghetti sandwich.
It's almost like a sloppy Joe-ish too vibe,
yes,
but
where
with
it's
the
just
nudes.
Mush. It's mush on mush.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I also really enjoy a potato chip and butter sandwich.
Plain?
Usually they're plain. As an adult and a professional chef now, I would probably choose, you know, a mix of a barbecue plus a nacho cheese plus a sour cream and onion. But you know, as a kid with an amateur palate, I was going regular potato chips.
Also, I'll just tell you quickly before this.
Yeah.
I'm doing, to start off mine, Calabrian chilies.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna make a Calabrian chili mayo. So
You're
it's got
so
a
fancy. You're so fancy.
But it still makes sense in the realm of
No,
life,
100%.
right?
None of this is not making sense.
Okay, good.
You
Okay.
also, to note, you did hollow out.
A little hollow.
Just to like hold the things.
Yes. Because I feel like she's gonna be a thick baby.
She's a thick girl. We might have to unhinge the jaw.
Yeah,
Maybe.
It very well could happen. Do you need something? Like, do I need to?
No, you know what I'm gonna do is be,
Yeah.
it might be a buttering moment.
Great. Well, we love it. Also, I do have other equipment for you if you need it. And I just want to point out, so like, okay, so you know how you did the red onions and then you're doing the Italian dressing?
Yes.
So I pickled these in red onions and then I did the Italian seasoning in it.
You're twisting every ingredient, not just one.
Right.
Okay, can I explain to you what's happening?
Yes, please.
So, As I told you, I don't usually make my own Italian sandwiches, but it's all about the layering.
Absolutely.
So I didn't want it to just be like flat meats on everything, so I gave a little bit of like room.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna take the vinegar and the olive oil.
You also made yours like, it's so like this little fold there.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at mine and I'm,
No, what is it? Comparison is the thief of joy?
Thief of joy, yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't do that.
My friend always says, eyes on your own paper.
Yes.
And I love that.
Because I want to capture some of this olive oil.
Yes.
in the meat.
And I'm like, I love a shreddy letty, always.
I love a shreddy lettuce.
Give me a shreddy letty any day of the week, you know?
It's time for the wrap.
It's time for the wrap. We've been told.
Okay.
Okay. Do you see what's so interesting though is that mine is more like, and yours is a little like.
Mine is actually kind of pretty.
It is really pretty.
Can someone take a picture of this for me? I don't have my phone.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's all about a tight roll.
Oh, jeez.
I should have gone corner to corner, but you know what?
Yeah, you really should have gone corner to corner.
Yeah. And then do you have tape? Tape's a very important part of
Tape.
this process. No, it's good. No, it's good.
No.
It's like,
No, we're going back.
Doesn't
And honestly, it's like at the end of the day, she got personality. It doesn't matter, right?
I mean,
it's like that's
who
how,
doesn't
yeah.
love a big sandwich?
Listen, yeah. Okay, we
Oh, I'm so excited for
cutting.
this part.
Yeah, me too. This is what I waited all weekend for. Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Yes.
I think
You know what? That's a
professional.
professional. Please explain to me your sandwich.
So it's got deli meats, lettuce, oil, vinegar, oregano, Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, oil, vinegar, banana peppers. Did I say mayonnaise?
Yeah.
So basically all the same ingredients you had.
I did a little bit of a twist on the fillings also because I used fried salami, regular salami, crispy prosciutto, and then a little bit of
Oh, yeah.
soft prosciutto, so you get both for the salty, a little mortadella, shreddy letty, a little banana pepper, garlic toom whip on the top,
Yep.
Calabrian chili mayo on the bottom, and provolone.
And red onion.
Yes.
Oh gosh, there's so many ingredients.
And I did pickled red onion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetito.
Oh yeah. Okay. I like the collaboration.
Okay. This is delicious. I mean, there's not one thing.
When I look at that, I think I need more filling and more mayonnaise.
No, actually, the mayo is really perfect. Imagine if I just choked on the first episode. They go,
It'd be
"Well."
my show next.
Yeah. So I feel like the mayo, very perfect.
Can I try them? Mm-hmm. You try them.
Delicious.
Oh,
Is there a big difference?
there's
Or-
a huge difference.
Really?
Yours, the main difference for me is the first flavor I get on mine is oregano. First flavor I get on yours is Calabrian chili.
Okay.
So, I mean, you just eat it differently.
Yeah. Okay. That's great to know. This segment's called Orders Up, where we're gonna ask you a bunch of rapid fire questions. Ready?
Yes.
What's the biggest mental aspect of cooking under pressure?
Don't let perfection get in the way of greatness.
If you had one dish to be remembered by, what would it be?
Mushrooms.
Okay,
Thank you
that's
very
great.
much.
Yeah. As a chef, how do you approach simplicity without feeling boring?
It needs to be rooted in technique. When technique is present and you do simplicity, Italian sandwich, it's never boring.
It's a dream. You've spoken about the quest for validation that stems
Yes.
from your earlier experiences as you were rising through the ranks of Top Chef
Yes.
and other achievements. Now that you've transitioned from the student winning season 10
Yes.
to the teacher hosting the show, what still moves you internally? Like, what's the needle that moves internally for you?
Compassion. It
Oh.
shifts everything because I can see myself in them because I know what it feels like. So it lends itself to me feeling more of a deeper connection of compassion. And then therefore I'm also learning and getting so much more out of the contestant, especially sitting in this role, because it's just a symbiotic relationship Venn diagram that we all just kind of met in the middle.
Were you ever watching cooking shows or anything growing up?
Yes.
What
Great
was-
chefs of the world. You can find them on YouTube still. It's really low budget.
Yeah.
If you just do Great Chefs of the World, and every episode was an appetizer, entree, dessert by a different chef from a different part of the world.
Now, we need to name the sandwich.
Yes.
Okay. I have a pitch for a name, but I'd love to know if,
My sandwich or your sandwich?
well, that's the thing. Which one do you think that should go up on the board?
I know I'm a guest on your show,
Uh-huh.
but I'm gonna have to vote mine.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair.
That to be said, yours was
Yes.
delicious,
Yes.
but when I want an Italian,
Right.
sometimes I just want an Italian.
Okay.
stuff.
Okay, that's fair. Let's name the sandwich.
I need more than 1 minute to name a sandwich.
I thought about it and I feel like especially because it's your sandwich.
Oh, I get it.
Okay.
Kristen's Kish.
Okay, I love that.
That right off the top of the
Okay.
dome. Yeah.
Because I was gonna go with Kish Me.
Cute. Both amazing.
So how do we never discussed in pre-pro how we were gonna decide which name is the name.
I have a question.
Okay.
Everyone stay put.
Stay put.
Stay put. Close your eyes, Lindsay.
Okay.
So the M&M cookie is your name.
Okay.
And not M&M cookie is my name.
Okay.
And I don't know what I'm doing. So, okay, open your eyes.
Okay.
Which hand? So M&M is yours.
Okay.
It's yours.
Woo! Yeah!
You get to name it.
Okay, great. I mean, it's got a little ring to it, you know? Okay.
My last name does lend itself to a lot of different
It really
little
does.
jingles. Okay.
Let's have you stick it up right
Right here.
here. Yeah. Oh, we did it! Our first time.
You gotta have people sign their
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we knew that. Well, Kristen, I feel like we've had a real journey today.
We really have, Lindsay.
You have so many incredible projects on the go, and I would love for you to tell people where to find you, your projects, and anything else you'd like the audience to know.
Well, social media. A lot of the things that I do that I don't even remember that I do live there. Accidentally on Purpose, my memoir is out now, and it was an instant New York Times bestseller. And Kish Aperitif, which is my aperitif line, all rooted from who I am as a Korean American. Watch Top Chef.
Watch Dr.
Mondays on Bravo, next day on Peacock. I'm just trying to learn how to start a YouTube channel.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have the handle, we just haven't made anything yet.
Okay,
so
great.
maybe
Well, we can talk.
We'll
Yeah.
collaborate.
Yeah. I'd
Drop
love
the
to.
collab on this video.
Yeah.
And I love sandwiches.
I love sandwiches, and I love you. I'm gonna go.